Hello everyone, this is Kieran and welcome back to this week's Wood Elves Grand Campaign. We're carrying this on. This has now replaced what was the Vampire Counts. I've decided to put the Vampire Counts just on hold, partly because I was just getting a bit too out of hand the schedule I'd set myself, so I've changed it around a little bit, and more people were more interested in the Wood Elves for now anyway, so I will go back and revisit the Vampire Counts event again soon and probably redo it in general. I'm hoping at some point to invest in a new graphics card and improve what I'm doing, because obviously when I play this game it's not too bad, but it does downgrade the graphics quite a bit and it's just not as polished and as pretty as some of the other Total Wars that I've got. So we had just been attacked and we decided to pull out. We'd just taken Brion, and then Borderlay decided to come down with a full stack and a half stack that at the time I probably could have won the fight, but I was like half health on each of these units, probably because of my stupidness in auto-resolving. I think it was. When you auto-resolve you seem to take heavier losses at times. I need to stop doing that sometimes and just fight the battles. So yeah, in the end I've decided now I want to push on and try and take Anquitine and Bordelais, but I want to try and draw their other army out, their bigger army out first, and maybe wipe that out. Wiseland have been raiding us, but then they decided to peace out with us after they sacked our settlement. That's at Carrots Agars. That's just under the repair now, so hopefully that'll bring some more money into us. And we'll see what happens. We're going to have to then phase this turn. I can't research any technology yet. Well, I can, but I don't want to lose what little amber I currently have. So we see what happens with Bordelais, what they're going to do, and see what their reaction is going to be. They've sent a character out and they've moved one of their characters out, and it looks like they're bringing down an army. It's interesting. Let's see. If we go, I don't think we'll be able to ambush, but if we do, I think we're too far in the open, aren't we? Let's see if we could set an ambush. I want these to come out, bring this stack out. Be nice if we could defeat that. It doesn't seem like they've got a lord. Seems a little bit odd. These farts are still raiding me, these Wiselanders. I want to get revenge on them eventually, but for now I'm trying to focus on capturing a few port towns to strengthen and build up. I don't know what my diplomatic relations are like currently, so we will see what happens here. Okay, I don't think I can directly. Oh, that was a bit pointless, wasn't it? Damn. And that's probably going to cost us. Oops. Oh well. That's a pretty pointless turn. Wasted. I can't really do too much. I need to build on another stack, but I don't want to increase the cost too much until we can take a few more areas. We'll see what Bordelais are going to do. I imagine they're probably just going to turn around and run off now, but it would be nice if they do decide to come and engage us. That way we can get a battle on nice and early in this campaign. No, they've gone away. I thought that'd happen. It looks like we're going to be running up and down a little bit at present. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be running up and down after that stack. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Up, down, up, down. I might just push forward, let them damage Brion, or try and retake Brion, and then just deal with what's up in front of me. I think that's probably the best course of action. So let's see how we're going. So it appears they did exactly what we thought they'd do. They come back round again, which is great. What did they actually try? Exploder failed attempt to impede off. Tried to impede my army. So I could swing back round for them, but that seems like a pretty pointless action. So I'm going to take Antonique. I'm going to fight the battle. I know this is going to be an easy win, but I'm just trying to avoid as many losses as possible in doing so. And try and engage there. I'm trying to avoid auto resolves really, because I've been reading a lot of things on Reddit and other Total War communities that they just auto resolve just wipes some units out, and I've noticed it playing this Grand campaign myself. So we try and take Antonique. Hopefully that'll force them into some sort of action against us. We may end up just leaving them as a roaming, hoarding party. Anything's possible, I suppose. With the Tree King and Durfu in, we could do a siege. Not essentially something I want to do, but if we could take Bordelais pretty quick, that would be cool. And just be on with moving. Obviously they're going to come back at some point, so we're going to have to deal with them, but I'd rather crush them as soon as possible. Hence why we're taking this fight. So what have they got here? So we've got some peasant archers and some peasant spearmen, I think, and I'm not sure what these units are. I can't remember what they... I've not really played as the Bretonians, to be honest. Oh, so I don't know all their units. But let's get all our Glade Guard and Way Watchers together. All our spearmen together. They're going to push up with our Glade Guard. Basically just be a protective line for them. With the Tree King and Durfu also as another line. Nope, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm trying to just move this pack forward. Oh, we're not in start battle phase yet. Let's just push these forward up here. And these up here. My aim is just to protect the Glade Guard, obviously with our archers. Oh, we overshot again. They're going to be in the woods for certain, and oh, I didn't bring Durfu forward. I'll bring Durfu forward as well, try and get Durfu engaged in something. Grail Knights, so that's it, yeah, I thought it was Grail Knights. Mounted Yeoman. In the wood we should have a buff, so I'll get the Tree King into the wood. This is the Glade Guard, are going to be pretty useless. So they brought their units out, which is what we have expected them to do. Bring the Tree King here, just to watch this flank. They're obviously trying to flank us. bring Durfu up. We'll bring these 3 over into just firing on these. And those have run off pretty quick, the yeomans. We'll switch these. Let's just try and kill as many as we can. Let's move these over here. Just push those up just to chase them. Come on, I'm trying to select these spears. Durfu. Let's get all these Glade Guard firing over here. Insane range of some of these archers. Plays into our advantage. Easy win. That's what we wanted. We lost 5. See, if I'd have lot of resolve, that I'd probably have lost a good number more. So I'm quite happy about that. 5 out of our total army isn't a bad number at all. Hopefully this will get them to react though. We may chase their leader down. We may lose Brion for a bit, but we can always swing back for Brion, so that's not too much of an issue. If we take Bordelais out anyway, it should put us in a position to do other things. So yes, I do hope you enjoy the new series I'm working on, which is the changes to the Deviate Empire. I'm going to try and go through as many units as I can. I'm focusing on Rome at start because obviously I have so many units, bigger units, and not non-similar units like some of the Gaul, so the Gauls, Ikieni, and those kind of tribes have kind of the similar units. So I'm focusing on Roman units on that. Just because I like the Romans anyway, from history and stuff like that, learning about them at school. But yeah, I'm looking to do more Total War campaigns soon, but it just gets ahead of yourself when you're trying to do a lot of them. So that's why I dropped some of them in favour of focusing on the ones I've got to complete them, because I want to complete them and then move on to other ones. Like I've had requests for Tokugawa, and I've had in Shogun Total War 2, and I think I've had a request for a Napoleon one as well, so we'll have a look. But we're going to obviously focus on this right now. Let's get into seeing what these. We could raise it. It's a big amount of money, but that's obviously, I'm going to raise it, take the hit, take the money, and I can always come back in a bit and recapture it once I've taken what's that? Pan's pelt. Pan's impenetrable pelt. Damage resistance. Speed is plus 24. That's on allies. The amber spear causes armor piercing damage. Good penetration. Effective at all ranges. Can cause friendly. Let's try that. We'll go with that. Durfu. Well, that quest's already done because I already have free Tree King. I can't move because I've obviously just raised that settlement. What I'm going to sort of try and do is from here, because now we've got the money. I don't want to, how many? It's only going to cost me, it'll only cost me 1. Yeah, I'm going to take that and try and upgrade the line. It's going to cost me 1. So if we can upgrade to the next Elven province, we'll do that. don't know what things will cost me. I don't want to. I'm not going for any of these because it's going to cost me amber. And we have precious resource. It's at precious little at present, so we're probably not going to recruit anything either just yet. We will see. See what happens when we end this turn phase. What they're going to do. Hopefully, I imagine his army will go for Bordello, the generals. And will these swing back? No, they're going to come for Brian, which I half expected. I'm not going to fight it because I tried to last time and we just got our butt kicked. Halberds, men at arms, Pullman, sorry. Spearmen at arms with shields, peasant bowmen. This army I'm not fearful of. If I could do something with that. So they've. So they've taken that, which we will swing back round and do something about that very soon. We'll do something about their town though. How come we've lost, like, oh, they damaged it. It's these that are going to cause us the issues, the field trebuchets, catapults, Knights of the Realm. I'm not really too worried about any of what they've got. So I'm going to fight this and try and take Bordello, and we will end this episode here. So obviously they've taken Breen, we'll just go back down for Brion and try and retake that at some point, but we'll try and obviously take Bordello. I'm a little disappointed we've lost Brion, but I sort of knew something was going to happen, and we've not been able to move on the next turn. Obviously with this one we will take it. I imagine we're going to be chasing each other up and down for a short while though. I've got to obviously watch for these trebuchets. They're going to be the first thing I've got to get out of the field of play somehow. If I can concentrate my peasant bowmen, my Glade Guard and Way Watchers onto the peasant bowmen and take each unit out individually, and then get up, my Tree King and Durfu should do damage onto the thing, and then I'm pretty confident that my spears will take out their knights with Tree King as well. And then it's just the trebuchets really. I've never dealt with them. Is it the trebuchets? I avoided them in the last battle that we had. They've got a great deep garrison though. That's a great garrison. So have we got anywhere we can hide our Wild Riders? I wouldn't really call that hiding them. No, not really. We don't know where. Look at that, it looks beautiful, that city. And pull the Way Watchers back. Right. Let's see where they're positioned. Let's get them all concentrating on one unit at a time. Okay, maybe I'm not so confident. These are taking quite a bit of damage. They're probably going to run. Those trebuchets really. Those trebuchets are causing problems. I can just keep my units versatile, I think. That's one unit pretty much done. And one Glade Guard unit's pulled out. Oh, they're going to take losses, obviously. That is inevitable. But I think obviously our bowmen are going to do the damage. Let's get them firing on those. Come on, get up, guys. Can we get them close enough then that we can do the damage on the trebuchets from distance? I think we'll get them close enough, wouldn't we? How many more peasant bowmen they got? Really? Because we need to do something about those trebuchets. Let's push these in. So focus on our tree king. If we can start to pull the trebuchets down, that's what I want. We're taking heavy losses, but we should do this. Should pull this out. I'm confident Durfu's going to do some damage. Can we focus a little on the general and try and rout them a bit? Yeah, we're pushing the general back. The trebuchets. That's what we sort of want. Come on, let's get some archery fire onto these, give them some support. That should force them back then. And we take a lot of damage, but we'll replenish and regrow. I just hope we can do enough damage before we run out of complete men. There's some more peasant bowmen just appeared out of nowhere. One of the units has used all its animation, our Way Watchers. So I'm just going to position them up there. Come on, guys. Let's charge our spearmen down here. We may lose them. Come on, get up, guys. Let's get these in. Let's try and help Durfu as much as possible. He's going to take a lot of damage, him and his units, but fairly confident with our spearmen coming up. We'll do this though. Should really position them on the walls, you know. One of our Way Watch Eternal Glade Guards are taking a beating though. Their general's come back, so let's drop some fire into him. Let's give these Eternal Guard. Oh, we return a favour. Oh, don't want this Glade Guard unit running in though. We're going to take in heavy losses. That's going to be the main problem. So we're going to have to go on a recruitment drive pretty much after. Which is going to be a frustrating element. No, you guys, I want you to stay up there. So we're taking some damage, unfortunately. I'm on fire. Let's get these Tree King into this centre with Durfu in. Unfortunately, our Eternal Guard has let us down now. Hopefully this should do it. Nope, I'm zooming right out, I don't know why. Victory, yep. We got it. Oh, heavy losses though, heavy losses. But we should be in a position to defend, so heavy losses, but I was confident we'd win. Unfortunately, we've got to replenish all our Glade Guard. Not our Glade Guard, we've got to replenish some of those though, but we've definitely got to replenish all our Eternal Guard. But, you know, the joys of war. I imagine they're probably going to bring both their armies to us though. Just going to make it interesting. Because I don't really have the option to pull out at present. Definitely need to replenish. But we're pretty much going to, obviously we take this settlement over, just keep getting the motions of what we're going to do in terms of replenishment, get those sorted out, and then we're going to call this episode as it is. So we got we lost a settlement, took a settlement, but obviously we'll try and defeat Bordelais now. Either try and draw them. Hopefully they'll probably, if we move out of this settlement, that's only going to be the problem. If we move out of this settlement, they're going to probably try and retake it. So I think if we get this into a position where we can defend it a lot better, we'll have to look at that. I'm going to look at defense of this port, really. I really wish I could build another army. I wish I had the money. I sort of do now. I took the other one. I probably could take the hit in building a stack, dealing with them, or dealing with enough to defend it, and then dealing with them and then crushing a stack. I don't know. Raise a stack, take the hit with what money we have, and then I don't know. Options. There is options there. We're gonna have to merge all these Eternal Guard though. God, look at the ridiculous money on 35. Support. Can you? No, we can't obviously take it up. Right. Oh, a good bit of replenishment. I'm probably gonna merge some of these though. And then recruit some more Eternal Guard for sure. They're going to take 2 units, but hopefully by the time if they come at us, then we'll sally. Oops, I didn't do that. Yeah, it's very tempting. I need something. It's going to take my cash. Oh, we've already got that, haven't we? Let's take the post-battle loot up. Oh, I want to push out and just kill him, really. And then come back. That would have been a better position to be in. Brian's take a bit of Chaos Corruption. I want to take that army out at some point. That'll be very soon. Mussolini, we've got to watch those. Their stack builds up there. 2. 3 stacks. It's just crazy. A lot of them are zombies, so it's a lot of squishiness. That's crazy. We got 3. We gained 2 amber at that point. Why have we only got 2? Shouldn't we have gained 3? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to end this episode here, so thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and try and give me some tip on where to go next. Oh, we're in a better position to recruit now, so I'm definitely probably considering building this second stack up, or building another lord, and then building a small stack to defend Bordelais, and then push down and defeat Brion, their main army at least. We managed to save our Wild Riders in that. Our Tree King will pretty much replenish. This one will anyway. His Glade Guard are going to go up quite a bit. Obviously not enough. If this force pushes out, I can defeat them and then hopefully come back and take this. They may go up and try and retake Antonique though, which at some point I also want to raise or make as one of my little settlements. Let's see what the Wood Elves will do with us. No, I can't get no treaties at anything with any of the Wood Elves.
You may keep your lying tongue for now.
They don't like Durthu at present. We'll have to earn their respect. Take Bordelais out completely, I think. And anyway, we're going to end this here. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back next Sunday with some more Wood Elves Grand Campaign. We'll be back tomorrow with a Shogun Total War 2 campaign, where we're continuing our Dati campaign. And bye for now.